Darn replay. Well, for the time being. Alrighty, people. Time to begin for the League of Forgotten Battlefields. Some replay issues. We only have so many. Despite of that, we still gotta end up with some of these problems. Just WarCraft things. Or in other words, forged. Well then, shall we, without further ado, get on with them replays. It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you with a game from the League of Forgotten Battlefields. This is going to be a game on Secret Valley and it will be between Mino Micro, also known as Elf No Micro, who is basically admin to a popular Facebook Warcraft 3 community known as Warcraft 3, known as just Warcraft Reforged community. A pretty big one there, and he is spawning on the top right as the Yellow Nidal player. He will be taking on the current reigning defending Warcraft 3 champion of Forgotten Battlefields, Mofad, as the purple orc on the bottom left. The map is going to be Secret Valleys because this is the League of Forgotten Battlefields, the league where we will be going back in time and playing on maps from the previous era. The current map pool includes Secret Valley, Tyrannus Stand, Knollwood, and yeah, I'm kind of having some time remembering those. I can actually put up the banner right here and that should give us all the maps here. So these are the maps, and We don't really have too many players this season, sadly, but we will make the most of what we have. So this is gonna be Mofat versus Mino Micro. I have booster on, but booster isn't working. Why is booster not working? Dang it! Dang it, booster. Not sure if it's putting up on the stream or it's not coming up on the stream either. So we won't be having booster for this game at least. Not gonna be having the interface. As we have Mino Micro's Wisp coming in towards Mofat's base. Mofat's going to be going in for, yeah, this is definitely the Headhunter build. On the other side, Mino Micro going for a pretty standard Idol build, opening up with Keeper of the Grove, going for this camp, the popular Knoll Warden and not a Warden, Knoll Assassin and Overseer camp, which a lot of players like to creep out as the first one to get their heroes nearer to level 2 as soon as possible. It is also a popular camp to get harassed, well, because this is a bit harder to take out, especially with those Knoll Assassins on the back line. What's it gonna be? I believe you're gonna go for Treants. Forces of Nature is definitely gonna be a better option against Assassins, because Assassins cannot purge like the Knoll Wardens. You got that little benefit going down there. Mino Micro losing a lot of HP on that Agent of War. Gotta be a bit careful. Should be fine. He should be fine for the most part. Should try to eat up a tree and then plant it right down there, and it should be good to go. Also planting some wisps outside the base. Yeah, there comes the first Headhunter moving out towards the enemy base. We got Thorn Chieftain coming in as the first hero, and I'm not sure if I predicted that. Probably predicted it wrong, even if I did. It's gonna be Thorn Chieftain Headhunter build versus a plain or rather standard Night Elf. Let's see how this turns out to be, as Mino Micro is already done creeping one camp. This is a late hero for Mofat, so that's going to be a thing. I'm pretty sure Mino Micro already looked at what Mofat was up to and will have sort of an idea of what is in coming in for him. He should have a better idea since Mofat was not the one that scouted, and he should definitely be able to prepare for the Headhunter, or rather mass Headhunter play there. Keeper of the Grove going into the other side while some of the units crept out that one green camp there. Yeah, coming in, going after those Headhunters. Damn, they already got 3 Headhunters, man. What the hell? This build is Imba. Headhunters are definitely Imba right now. Archer getting caught. Mino Micro not having the best Micro right now. And ooh, War Stomp. War Stomp gonna kill that poor little Archer that went into Shadow Meld. Shadow Meld, no problem. It's just gonna stomp the ground and reveal ya. Hey there, Gods Warcraft 3. Thank you for the follow, by the way, and welcome to the stream. This map brings me back. Absolutely. These were the golden days of Warcraft. Secret Valley, Terranus Stand OG, Restful Glades was a popular ladder map, although it wasn't really popular among the tournament, but it was pretty popular on the ladder. Restful Glades, and you had more of them. Knollwood was like super popular. It's no longer used for 1v1, so we kind of thought we could bring it in for 1v1 since it's mostly a 2v2 map right now. Knollwood, and you got more. As Mino Micro gonna pick up that little item that he left behind. Well, he technically wasn't even there when that item got dropped from the creeps, so wouldn't really be picking it up until he got there. While Mofat's going in for some creeping. I don't think Mofat got 1 kill on the Archer, and that was pretty much it. That's really all that Mino Micro brought to the table there, so that's really gonna be it. Mino Micro going over the top of that plateau for checking. I don't know what. There's really no way anybody can actually creep out a red camp. Really no way. As he is going in for Huntresses. Is gonna be a double AOW Huntress? No, gonna be a single AOW Huntress from what I see. Angel of War being upgraded to the it's a Tree of Life being upgraded into Tree of Ages. Tier 2 tech gonna kick in real soon. And actually same for Mofat, who despite of having a late hero build managed to get himself back in up to speed with that. And yeah, this is why Headhunters are just broken. You're gonna get some steel range set upgrade over here. Some upgrades for the Headhunters there. And the Terran Chieftain gonna be tanking a lot of damage. They're already down to red HP. Should be fine for the most part though. Should be fine. And the keeper lurking around, actually. No, that's not the keeper. That's actually the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch detecting. Rather not detecting. Naga Sea Witch didn't detect anything. Just gonna be spawned from the tavern there. And I don't think either of the players saw each other. It is nighttime. Although Night Elf units will have Ultra Vision after an upgrade. Not sure if Mino Micro went for that either. And I'm not sure if... it wouldn't really affect Naga Sea Witch, since the Naga Sea Witch is not an idle unit. I don't think it's gonna affect that. As Mino Micro grows in for this particular camp here, the opposite one to what Mofad went. And Mofad going in for that first camp that people like to, but I don't. This is kind of an overkill. I don't think Mofad wants to creep that camp out really, but well, you got this camp if you want to quickly creep out a green camp. And if level 3 is all you want, then this camp is gonna be kind of an overkill. And got a pretty good item, Manual of Strength, 50 plus HP on that beefy Torn Chieftain. Got a 15-second potion of Inwell on the side for the Keeper of the Grove. Mino Micro picking that up, and no boots of speed. No boost of speed. Mino Micro is a bit worried with this location. I don't know why. He's checking that red spot again, and there's really no practical way anybody can actually creep that spot out or try to set anything up there. Not really sure what's up with that. And he goes in for the burrows, and burrows being occupied with those peons immediately. Here comes those headhunters going after those hunters with the piercing damage. There's way too many of them. Shadowhunter coming in as the second hero. Speed scroll! Speed scroll! He's gonna get in range. Speed scroll, apart from being an escape route, is also an amazing tool to get good mobility and get around your opponent units, get a good position and target them down one by one. Pretty good item. Definitely worth using it for such purposes. As Mino Micro heads back to his base, he is going for Ancient of Lores and getting Dryads. No, Dryads not gonna work against Headhunters. Definitely not gonna work against Headhunters. They are unarmored. They got unarmored armor there. I mean, they're definitely not gonna work. Like, you need something else against these Headhunters there. The only thing the Dryads kind of negate would be the Stomp, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I don't really think it's a good option to go for Dryads versus Headhunters. As Mofad getting a stomp off of those hunters and gonna take them down one by one. Double volleys are just good enough to take them down, but Mino Micro will manage to save one of the hunters using Staff Preservation. Okay, okay, Mofat kinda... I don't know if he kind of assumed that there was a Shadow Melted Huntress there, or just did it by accident, or just did it as a temper tantrum, because he already lost one storm there, but he had one more left in the tank. Gonna get that Keeper of the Grove with it, but as I said, Dryads are not gonna work in this unless until you like have a mass of them or something. But right now you need something else to deal with these huntresses. Cold Arrow plus the Poison Sting, that's one way of dealing with things, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. You need something else. You definitely need something else versus this, as he loses his shop. Oh, Naga Sea Witch taking so much damage courtesy of those hunters. And they have a shaman in the background purging the units one by one. This looks bad. Big war storm going down. Mino Micro's keeper gonna use the 15-second potion of Inwell. And now the huntress is being, or rather the Dryad is being targeted. Oh, Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch gets taken out. And right now Mofat is trembling over Mino Micro's base right now. This looks terrible. Mino Micro is in a tight spot. Mofat level 4 with the Torrent Chieftain. This game is over. There is no way Mino Micro is coming back from this. If he would have put down a couple of Tree of Lives, something around, would have worked out. But he currently does not have a lot coming. He has a lot of gold in the tank, but okay, he managed to ward Mofat off, but I mean, Mofat just playing super safe right now. And okay, making an opening there, that works. You could do that. I played Secret Valley so much, but I've never seen an opening being made in this. like ever. I've never seen an opening being made over there. Yeah, this is probably the first time there. Nice. Micro gonna pick off this camp, and I mean, Mofat was giving time to Mino Micro. I don't think this is a good decision. He literally had Mino Micro on the roll. There was nothing he could have done. There was absolutely nothing Mino Micro could have done. And Mofat would have easily managed to snipe down everything Mino Micro had. These are all Mino Micro's units. Majority of them are, at least. Mofat maybe one or two, but that's pretty much it. Mofat definitely had the upper hand there, and I mean right now he's kinda giving this game back to Mino Micro. He's letting Mino Micro come back to this fight, and I think that's a very bad decision. I don't think that should be what he wants. Berserker upgrade coming in, and wow. Acronite ranged upgrade coming in as well. They're gonna have so much damage with that when that's down. These headhunters should be able to volley down anything with one hit together on it. Our Mofat goes in for the red camp, the ogre lord camp, and all the berserkers. All the headhunters have now been upgraded to berserkers, going in for the berserk ability, and so much damage. So much damage. Let's see how many volleys they need. 4. I'd say 4. Legion Doom Horn. Ooh, that's bad. Like Mofat wants to do an overkill right now. He already got like Sabi Mask, Crystal Ball, and now he's gonna get a Legion Doom Horn. So that's really okay, if you ask me. You already got the speed with the Endurance Aura, and now you're gonna be able to overkill it using that Legion Doom Horn. Considering the fact that these headhunters, these berserkers at this point right now, DPS is their thing. As Mofat drops down the ball to reveal whether there's an expansion or not, and Mino Micro getting to level 4, well, getting some stage Lionhorn of Stormwind, but I mean it's an okay item, but really Lionhorn isn't gonna do too much. Wisp coming in, they're gonna detonate all over those heroes, getting the mana down. And I mean, I think that was a bad decision on the side of Mofat. Like, okay, they had sort of a spike going on there, and unpause. I mean, Mofat kind of just went in with his army. I don't really know what his plan was when he did that. As he got Bloodlust coming in. I mean, because the DPS wasn't good enough. You need more DPS. This build is all about DPS. As Mino Micro tries to almost clear out the entirety of that camp there. You got the Berserk ability, you got the third attack upgrade, you got Endurance Aura, and you got Legion Doom as well. That's Unholy Aura. So that's so much. And whoa, Mofat forced to TP away. Okay. That's surprising. That is rather surprising. Mino Micro managing to muster enough firepower to force a TP on the side of Mofat, but Mofat got so much DPS, he can kill literally any unit with single or double volley. With those berserkers. This looks crazy to me right now. As he puts down some of them rejuvenations across the bears. Definitely needs more. Like, he needs about, I don't know, I'm gonna say like 8 bears or something if he wants to deal with those headhunters. And even with the 8 bears, it's gonna be a challenge. And damn, he didn't see whether the red camp was already taken or not. So gonna head out. Camps are almost devoid. I mean, this map is almost devoid of camps right now. I think we already got like this camp and one camp on the side of, actually both of the Murloc camps behind the base. This map needs an LV version, to be honest. Somebody needs to make an LV version of this map. And whoa, level 5 Torn Chieftain. Are you? Oh yeah, there we go. Speed scroll. Speed scroll, baby. Speed scroll. Nagasi Witch gets compromised. TC heading in, and I think TC should have a potion of invul or something, but Mino Micro calls for the GG. Game goes to Mofat. Wow, that was great. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button while watching this as a video on YouTube. Subscribe for more. I will be seeing you on the next episode of Warcraft Day, and be sure to join the Discord community for the capital Z and stay in touch to know when the next season will be coming in. So we're gonna end this video right here, and we're gonna have to check up if we're having another game right away or we're gonna catch another replay. Bloodlust. Rah rah rah. Oh, that's a nice emoji. Alright, let's have a look at Discord. Mino Micro in. Okay, they're in. And Lucker just said that he'll need 15 minutes. So, let's ask another game until he shows up. Alright, people that like cool maps, we got another one incoming. Oh, there do. Let's dive into it. WarCraft, you say. So next will be Observe, right? Who is it between? It's gonna be between Mino Micro and Lucker, the Mexican hitman Lucker. It'll be a good fight. It's already been about 5 minutes. Should be enough. I'm pretty sure they should be setting up the game for until I'm done, and we should be able to cast it live. Lucker was typing something and then he kind of vanished. I'm gonna assume he's gonna need some time, so let's go on with the next replay. It's WarCraft Day. Reading the body. This is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is, well, actually my mistake. I'm just so used to saying replay request. This is not a replay request. This is the League of Forgotten Battlefields, and we got Mofat spawning over here on the top left as the TL undead player. He will be facing off against Lucker, who is spawning as the blue orc player on the bottom right. Map is going to be the classic map known as Ancient Isle, which many people loved and many people hated for a lot of reasons. This map, for some reason, some people did say that kind of favored undead players for some reasons, and I would agree. Has a nice layout. You have 3 pathways, one in the top that is a bit lifted, and 2 on the other side. I believe you get sentry wards from the Nolo Overseer camp over here, and you got some mercenary camp at the back line, a natural expansion, one single expansion for both players only, no second gold mine. And the expansion is of course not the easiest thing to creep out or the easiest thing to defend in this particular map at least. And WarCraft 3, God WarCraft 3 says dope. Absolutely, this is a dope map. Gonna have to listen to a bit of a rally spams because we don't have any observers in this game. Won't be able to switch to the observer to avoid that, so we're gonna have to deal with that. As we have the buildings coming down, there's gonna be a late hero play from Mofat. Lucker going in for Blade Master, and Lucker's Blade Master, dude, that thing is dangerous. Lucker plays classic Blade Master a lot, and the amount of luck that he has with his Blade Master, and oh no, you don't want to do that. Lucker kinda messed up his gold line there, but he's back. I don't think that should be a huge problem to him. I don't think he lost too much gold there. I don't think orc players need that much gold at that point, so it should be fine for him for the most part. As he puts down his voodoo lounge and gets his first grunt out, he's gonna go out, get some creep camps done perhaps. Yep, there he's gonna do that, and he's also gonna kill a couple of critters on the way. and that's actually a good idea. You should definitely do that versus undead players, because you're gonna deny them of the skeleton warrior critter. If your opponent gets there and kills it and then respawns into a skeleton warrior, in this case Mofat's going in for Crypt Lord, so Mofat can even go and make it a beetle, or rather 2 beetles. So yeah, you're gonna have to be careful with that. From the depths he comes, and this is the new meta Crypt Lord on an old school map. This is going to be a fun game to watch in my opinion, as Mofat sells off his TP with the Crypt Lord. Gonna get some beetles in with that graveyard, get some fiends in, and go for a green camp. Okay, not sure if he should actually be going in for green camp, going in for a late hero play. I would rather go for a red one, and since he did sell off the TP, I kinda had a hunch he may go in for the expansion, but nah, I don't think you want to go for the expansion, not on this map with the Crypt Lord, because there's going to be a lot of dispel and you need much more firepower than you need on the other map. This is a hard camp to creep out. You got the assassin and the warden, so that's really not going to be the easiest thing to deal with, as it appears that both players may meet up in the middle. Whoa, Lucker already done creeping that camp out, and wow, already getting his like stuff to raid HP there. Gotta back out lightly, heal them up using some healing salves. Gonna buy himself a nice little scroll of speed, while Mofat creeps out the exact opposite camp on his side of the map. This camp is a bit, you know, it's a bit clusterphobic, if that's the correct word. It's a bit hard to squeeze your stuff in and get the kills, but of course beetles and stuff can get that. Here comes Lucker. Here comes Lucker with his Blade Master. Windwalk coming in, waiting for a opportunity to strike. He's gonna go after the Crypt Lord immediately. Mofat is in trouble. Here comes some grunts. These are some strong grunts now, 700 HP, and only one of them is recovering some. Mofat on the retreat, trying to disengage, but Lucker trying to deal so much damage on the way back. We don't have Death Coil, we don't have Unholy Aura. This is why undead players absolutely need a Death Knight. And trying to go for another hero, you definitely need a Death Knight when you go tier 2. Lucker trying to get a surround off, a body block, very good, very nicely done. Gonna get the kill on the field, and there will be no Death Coil to save it, and there was a lovely impale there. And this is what I spoke about Lucker earlier. Lucker's luck with the Blade Master is just something else. He managed to save his Blade Master from certain death there after that impale at the very last second there, and that's something that is just very common with Lucker. It just happens with him, as he has tier 2 coming in. Mofat also got tier 2 kicking in at the same time, and Mofat definitely needs to get that Death Knight out right away, as Lucker is poised to strike. Gonna get some Creepjack and steal as well. Gonna walk away immediately. Has enough mana for a couple of strikes, couple of windwalks there. Should be fine for the most part, as Mofat backs out lightly, and Mofat's creeping is disrupted twice, not once. Lucker having the upper hand right now. Mofat switching to an easier creep camp. Lucker is up. Not sure where the Blade Master is. Gonna have to switch to Lucker's view to actually see that. There it is. There it is. And he is putting down Torrent Totem and War Mill at the same time. Does he want to go for Torrents tier 3? He is going in for tier 3. It appears that Lucker wants to go Torrents. That's a rather surprising gameplay versus Undead, but should work out. The only thing that he would need some help dealing with would be the flyers, as Mofat is getting the Death Knight ready. Level 3 on the Blade Master. Gonna use potion of replenishment there. Beetles? No beetles. Don't have don't have Rod of Necromancy. Here comes the Death Knight with a potion of mana, immediately casting a Death Coil on the one of the stuff. I believe it was Crypt Lord. I'm not sure if it was a Crypt Lord or the Crypt Fiend there. Could be either, but what do we have? We had the Blade Master. Blade Master attacking the gold line. None of the towers are upgraded. Ziggurats are not upgraded. He needs to upgrade one of them right now. Mofat needs to get them up right away. And oh no, that coil was launched but didn't get there in time before the Blade Master managed to kill it. Another one is there, and we got a Dust of Appearance going down. Second hero coming in the form of Shadow Hunter, and we got some upgrades coming in as well for those Spirit Walkers. I believe Lucker is definitely going in for Torrents in this game right now, and that's going to be sort of a surprise for Mofad. Although he did send out his beetles to the other side, so he definitely knows there's a Torrent Totem, but he may be a bit confused. I don't know. Because there is no Spirit Lodge and there is no Beastery. There definitely got to be something out of those two buildings, and he got to be prepared with that. Dust of Appearance once again going down. Fiend Projectile following the Blade Master there. Will hit it. The damage will go through, and Shadowhunter going in for some more creeping. Blade Master gonna join the fray. Got some creeping going down. Both of the players creeping out their individual expansions. Not sure if any of them are actually gonna set it up though. Got Torn Chieftain coming in as the third hero for Lucker. Mofad also at tier 3, but I doubt that he's gonna make the Lich. I think he should. There's more DPS. There's more damage, so I think he should. I think it'll be a good idea. Slow poison effect, or rather cold effect, sorry. Thorn Chieftain gonna pick up the orb just to carry it up to the Blade Master, and Boots of Quel'Thalas. That can work out against Blade Master. That could work out definitely for the Blade Master rather. I don't think we have too many creep camps left on the map anymore. Both players seem to be kinda creeping the same camps on the opposite of the map. One here, and the mercenary camp at the bottom left. That's pretty much it. That's all the creep camps we have left on the map. As Lucker DB hands a Tome of Intelligence, because who needs books? Master almost level 4. Definitely should get a green camp or something, or at least an acolyte kill. Facing your opponent's army with a level 4 strong Blade Master will definitely be better than a level 3. And it appears that Lucker detected Mofad. Blade Master coming in. Lucker's entire army coming in. He detected Mofad somehow. And Lich coming in as the third hero. Optimus statue gonna be targeted. Big Impale. Big Frost Nova. The nuke coming in. But the dragon, the red dragon, is hitting it from the back. The fiends are in danger right now. Big Ward Storm going down. Criplord surrounded, has nothing to escape with. Needs to run away. Death Coil. I didn't see any item there. There has to be a Death Coil that saved him. And this healing ward belongs to Lucker. This is a big fight going down. And the dragon is still alive. Dragon's taken out. Fiends being targeted down. Wow, the dragon is still attacking. Optimus Charger gonna go down. And Mofad calls for the GG. What? Too much pressure? I don't know, man. I really don't think that was over. Mofad called for the GG. He definitely lost a couple of units there, but I don't really know if that was the correct decision. It is what it is though, and that game is over. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. I will be seeing you on the next episode of WarCraft Day. Okay, it appears that we have the... Okay, there we go. No VXD is also there. Fern says, I can't see anything. Yeah, you can't see anything because I already switched to the other screen there. Also, how you doing?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Oh, I didn't sleep, so...
Oh.
But here I am.
Okay,
Still watching WarCraft, even being up 20 hours.
It's Warcraft.
I blame WarCraft for me not yeah, like, I mean, it's a good reason, I guess.
A good reason. Definitely a better reason than many others.
I mean, it is the reason why, like, if I'm up 20 hours, it's because I'm watching all kinds of WarCraft, literally. Every time. It's like the main culprit. So are the games ready?
Right now on the Warcraft chat. Oh, I think you're not on the... You haven't added yourself in the role, right? Let me give you that. Okay, you should be able to see the Warcraft 3 chat now. Talking about it right now. Okay, they're gonna be on EU.
I see it.
Yet Fern says, isn't Warcraft a dead game? I mean, it's definitely more alive than another game you play.
Oh yeah, are they gonna be doing it on Warcraft 3 Champions, or are they gonna be doing it on
Nope, the regular
games?
Battle.net, because we don't have those maps on Warcraft 3 Champions. So we did kind of make an effort to try and contact the admins. We didn't really get to them.
Hello?
Hey newbie, welcome. Got God's Warcraft 3 as well with us, so he's gonna be co-casting. Well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, huh? Like, I have to log into the EU server to join the game, huh?
Right, and that's weird. Am I on Asia? Oh wow, I'm actually on Asia. Let me change that.
Okay. I see it. Awesome.
Coming. Actually glad we're finishing it this time, even though we didn't have too many participants.
Yep.
Hey man, I mean, at least some people are, you know, participating.
I mean, yes, I definitely promoted it as much as I could, but I guess we could have done it a bit more.
Like, and I mean, we almost had to make.
I didn't get the last one. I just heard we just had to make
the IBL tournament out of the board. It's pretty funny. Alright, I'm in the lobby with Newbie and Looker right now.
Still loading. Loading.
I will try to help out this guy. Apparently, he cannot see it. He's in here.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What the hell's going on here? Ah, there we go.
Are you having trouble getting in?
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, Warcraft interface is just so clunky.
Dude, I know. It's like so... It can be so frustrating sometimes.
Yeah, and it becomes even more slow when you're doing something like if you're streaming and all. Lucker, I don't... Oh, I see it. Stand, baby! And I'm downloading... Why am I downloading the map? That makes no sense. I already have the folder. Yeah, I mean...
Oh my god, this is the old one, is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this brings back
Holy
so
crap.
many memories.
I remember when I was playing on the Reign of Chaos ladder on Warcraft 3 Champions, and like they used to have a creep in the middle of Twisted Meadows, and I was like, what? That's like so old, dude.
I have a cream in the middle? Really? Twisted Man? You know of that one.
Yeah, back in Reign of Chaos, it used to be a fountain. Well, that was back then when they didn't have Tavern Heroes. They used to have like a health fountain in the middle with creeps.
I didn't even know such a map did exist, and I consider Twisted Meadows as my favorite map. Anyways, let me start the recording. It is Warcraft Day, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh baby.
What isn't responding? Ah, there we go. Now it responds. And this is the League of Forgotten Battlefields. We have Lucker versus Mino Micro. Lucker on the top left as the red orc, and Mino Micro on the bottom right as the blue night elf. And okay, we already have some issues because why not? Actually,
I guess they're gonna remake it.
I mean,
Wow, that was a quick series.
actually, I think Micro should be the one that hosts. He is closer to Europe than Lucker. Warcraft 3 Battle.net hosting works in a way that whoever is hosting needs to be from that particular region. Like, if you're from America, then you better be the one that hosts on the American servers. If somebody else hosts, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I mean, it's kind of a discovery that we made.
Yeah, it looks like Elf No Micro is gonna be creating it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm in here.
There we go. Also, we're gonna have to like put some rules for, you know, replay ensurement. And I have to like make rules for people. Be like, you know, you have to copy it and you have to place it in a folder like this for the next season.
But the problem is, I don't know if there will be one since we can't host it on Champions.
We'll come around that. Okay, let's start the recording again. We go. It's Warcraft Day, and this is the League of Forgotten Battlefields. We got Lucker on the top left as the blue orc player, and he will be playing off against Mino Micro as the red knight player on the bottom right. And today I have God of Warcraft 3 and Newbie XD with me. They're gonna be co-casting this game and this series. Say hello, people.
Hola.
So, yeah, it seems like they finally fixed the... Well, they didn't fix the ping issue, but at least it's a little bit more scaled.
It's scaled. I mean, it's not gonna be Warcraft 3 Champions level. That's just something else. Definitely not gonna be that, but it's gonna be something much better than what we had before, as Mino Micro seems to be going for just hero there. Oh, Ancient of War being put down, at least not just yet. Keeper of the Grove gonna be the hero of selection. Side of Lucker gonna be the obvious Blade Master, because why not?
Why not, dude? Yeah, I actually don't know how the current. I'm assuming they're gonna just be playing the current meta, but I'm not sure how exactly it's gonna work out on these older maps. I mean, where do you even Ancient of War creep? There's literally a lab right below you.
Yeah,
like you could do that easily.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
usually either the Night Elf. Yeah, usually either the Night Elf player, they will either creep that one or they will go for the Goblin Shot. Usually as their first camp. Not sure how Minion Micro do this.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, that's actually a great creep route for Night Elf because at some point they can walk that Ancient of War like easily over the next camp. Like they could just be creeping something else or harassing.
I think they used to do that a lot. To think about it, that is a pretty safe place that you can creep out, as Lucker sends out his peon to look around with the map and detects what Mino Micro is not doing. He definitely detects Mino Micro's hero and trying to get a surround there. Or rather, body block, entangling the grunt.
Interesting. He goes for Entangle first, but he's not going to commit to the ground at all. Wonder what his plan is here.
I think he could add not with
level
that,
1 Entangle.
not with that Blade Master behind his
Level
back.
1 and yeah, level 1 Entangle is not going to kill a grunt because of how tanky the grunt is. And usually for orcs nowadays we are seeing a lot more faster headhunter, but Lucker is still probably going for the good old Blade Master, grunts, shamans, and a little bit of headhunter like army mix.
Love how Lucker went in for that Voodoo launch with the hurt peon. Mino Micro went in there to locate the bruised peon there, trying to entangle it again to kill it, but Lucker already put it down for the Voodoo launch, so Mino Micro won't be able to do that.
Yeah, realistically speaking, he couldn't get that grab, but I'm not sure what was the point of this Entangle. He really didn't do anything with it. Like, you think he'd probably be better off just creeping with Treants, but I don't know. I'm not sure what his game plan is right now. I'm guessing he's just trying to buy time for his tech and maybe for his hunts to come out and stuff. But
A player's forces are under
I mean, yeah.
Usually against orc.
Go ahead.
Yeah, usually against orc nowadays, Night Elf likes to go for mass tier 1 unit, probably on tier 2 with 80 foot push or like tier 3 80 foot, tier 3 archers and whatnot. But looks like Lucker is going to deny a lot of experience. That's not good.
yeah, not the end of the world. It's just a green camp. But obviously that experience is going to matter later on at some point, especially considering it's a Blade Master, he gets level 2 and he gets crits. It's going to be hella annoying. A lot of grunts out here already.
Body block incoming. And this time Mino Micro gonna try and focus it down with those huntresses. It's nighttime. Huntresses will be able to shadow meld and defend themselves against any kind of focus fire.
Yeah, he definitely is going to get that grunt kill, but his keeper is super weak right now, so he needs to kind of just back off.
Good for him that he actually picked up
Using
boots of
grunts
speed.
early like that
Didn't
is
he-
not good.
Did not really expect him to actually pick up the boost of speed there when he went to the shop.
Yeah, I noticed that actually. I was like, man, why is this keeper running so fast? But I was like, I clicked on his inventory. I was like, oh crap, you bought a boots.
I don't think boots matters. I don't think you need to drop it to consume Moonwell juice.
Yeah, he doesn't. It would be a disaster if
Oh.
Lucker actually follow him in Windwalk mode and just mix it up.
wait, yeah. I was like, wait, why did he drop the boots to speed? Imagine if he actually picked it up. Then he could just chase him around. It'd be annoying.
That would have been chaotic. Yep. Micro seems to be going in for... Never mind. I was about to say Ancient of Winds, but he already dropped the Ancient of Lore now.
Mino Micro, what he needs to do now is to creep up to level 3 Keeper. Just level 3 Keeper, level 2 Entangle is just so strong, but currently right now Lucker is at tier 2, Spirit Lodge is coming, so And Tango and Trias is not going to do much anymore. Like once Laka has Purge available.
Exactly. If you can manage to get a level 3 keeper really fast, then that level 2 Entangle is going to be really strong. But on a big map like this, with its Blade Master chasing you around, it's not going to really be the easiest.
Yeah, and now we are seeing Laka creeping up his Shadow Hunter solo. Not making the correct move.
And
After,
that's,
yeah, it's being annoying, but he used to
wasted that dust of appearance for sure. Also, noob, we
still.
are
Forces are under attack.
cutting off a lot actually. Do you hear that, Gardens, or is it me? I think it's me.
Uh,
Hold on, I'm gonna rejoin the voice chat. Hey, can you hear me?
A player's forces are under attack.
Hello.
I would say.
Okay, there we go. I forced a region on the voice chat, so now it's Europe. I should be able to hear you guys now. You guys were bugging out a lot, or I think that was probably the voice chat.
Ah, I see.
Gods is
But
letting
yeah,
up, but
as I was saying,
Gods is letting up, but I don't.
It's looking very good right now for Laka. Yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot of
yeah, but
huntresses.
he's got 2 weak. He's got 2 weak grunts right here and a weak shaman. I mean, he's kind of has a decent power spec right here in micro. He didn't go for. Did he go for a second hero? Yeah, he did. He went for the Naga, trying to put on some mid-game memento and some pressure on. You know, this isn't super bad timing, but again, the Shadowhunter was getting some easy creeping when he was trying to kill that Blade Master down there on the map, but not level 3 yet, so it's not terrible. Got a robe of the Magi, so it's really, really good for the Shadowhunter.
I think that's a good, not a good idea for Mino Micro to actually not engage with the base there. He wasted some time going around the bush for no reason apparently, and Lucker got some time off of that. Put down 2 Serpent Wards there. They're gonna be dealing so much damage on those Huntresses.
And
still
Middle
be
Micro,
100.
he popped the dust too early.
Speed Skull going down. Lucker's units are bruised. Look at that.
Yeah, he would really benefit from like a heal score right now if he could manage to buy one. I don't exactly know how much his gold is. Yeah, he's right now he's really rich. I mean, he's almost at 1,000 gold right now. He could afford a heal scroll and really benefit him right now. But and it's because of all these units being so bruised that this Blade Master is just gonna start to go in and get so many kills along with the Shadowhunter. But there's no mana on the Shadowhunter right now, so he's not too much of a threat. Oh, Blade Master!
Wow.
Almost goes down.
Almost
Actually
like,
losing a lot of units now.
but he may go down right away if he reveals himself. Needs dust, no dust on the side of Mino Micro. Mino Micro losing everything and then gonna TP away.
Oh, look at that. Lucker actually bought the dust from the shop because he, not only for the Shadow Mel, but it actually takes away from Micro as well.
Yeah, but
I didn't even
I
notice
think, not sure if you guys noticed it, but Mino Micro, he used the dust at the start of the fight when his keeper was like way back. So the dust didn't only not hit the Blade Master, but even if so, right, once the Blade Master goes into wing walk, the dust duration will probably be over already. And must commend to Lucker for, you know, despite him losing, I think all of his grunts, right? But he still managed to pull through the fight. Mino Micro, I think he probably overextended a little bit. Like without heal scrolls, it's quite difficult to fight against an orc army with Serpent Wards.
That fight
Yeah,
was
like,
definitely going to
especially-
go to Mino Micro there. Sorry to cut off you there. That
It's
fight,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, especially considering the fact that he doesn't have Alchemist. Like, you need heal scrolls, I feel like, against Orc, especially in this matchup, because like, if you have no way to supply your units with health like that, then they just get mowed down by those Serpent Wards and that Blade Master. I definitely think he should have got a heal scroll at least one.
Usually with this strategy, we'll see Alchemist with Acid Bomb and heal spray. Yes, that's the spell. Naga is usually seen only like with Demon Hunter for the most part, Because Demon Hunter like usually will tank a little bit of the damage. The Naga is safe at the back. So yeah, that's a disadvantage for Mino Micro's army.
Good improved bows coming in for archers there. So Mina Micro is gonna be making a bit more archers, it appears. This Lucker goes in for the natural expansion for Mina Micro. They're pretty close by to each other right now. We may have an engagement at any time.
Yeah. Lucker getting the flu, not exactly the greatest item you want, but
Not
it's
for
probably
an
gonna
orc.
sell it.
Yep, not for an orc.
Yeah,
oh,
not for an orc.
bad position for Mina Micro. No TP, but he got Scroll of Healing. I think if he takes this fight, he can try to kill a lot of units and save his at the same time with the scroll, but they're gonna die so easily. And he got Serpent Wards there as well. Chain, yeah, Fork Lightning. There we
Mino
go.
Micro is losing everything.
Looks bad. I mean, Lucker only got like about 3 or 4 units there. Mina Micro spreading his units out. He needs to put them away from the Serpent Ward for sure. Need to stab that hero back in a moment. There we go.
Nice stab.
At least Mino Micro's base is nearby, but he's lost quite a lot of Dryads. Well, Lucker only lost like 2 units.
You sure Lucker lost you 2 units? I'm pretty sure Lucker lost the entirety of his army. He only got like 2 raiders there and 1 shaman.
I'd say like two, 3. Wasn't counting, but there's definitely losses on both sides in my opinion.
And those
Yeah,
are
but it
beefy
feels
orc
like Mino
units.
Micro has lost.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but it certainly feels like Mino Micro lost a lot more.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, Lucker is just at a different level if you look at him. He's putting down an expansion now, by the way. That fight that they had at Lucker's base, Mino Micro literally had Lucker at the ropes there. Lucker's units were below the HP of Mino Micro's units, and Mino Micro would have definitely won that fight. But Lucker went from the other side back to the trees, picked up a Scroll of Healing, healed his units, and came back to that fight. That was something else, man.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, looks like Micro's transitioning into mass strides now, and Lucker somewhat has the right answer for it. Usually when you see a Night Elf go for mass strides like this, usually you'll see a lot of Raiders. And this just gives them some options. It gives them some more capability of chasing down the strides, as well as going for base laning pretty much. I mean, he's on 2 bases. It can really work out for him. But is he going to tier 3? No, he's not. Both of them are stuck at tier 2 at the moment. But
with mass Dryads, you would really want an expansion, especially if you're not like when you're Night Elf, you're going mass Dryad, you will need like an expansion in order to keep up with production. And what's this Mountain Giant?
Giant. Whoa.
Outer Giant.
Mino Micro already broke upkeep, by the way. And Lucker, despite of having the expansion, is not breaking the upkeep. At least not yet.
He breaks upkeep now.
Wind Rider.
He did now. He literally, he did as you're saying that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Kind of like funny typing.
Funny indeed. We got Wind Rider isn't really the answer to Dryads there, but I mean, unless until you have about 6 or 7 of them, then they can actually target them down one by one. You still need to micro them.
Yeah, Mino Micro. Yeah, Mino Micro should never engage this as a Snake Pit and 2 towers, which is the best counter against his army.
Yeah, there's no way in a million years he would ever siege that with Dryads.
Yep, definitely not.
I like the way Lugger's playing this, by the way. I mean, he's playing patient. He's getting a decent sized army. He's got the expansion. I mean, why not? Most of the map is crept already. There's still the shop right above him. He might as well creep that.
Quick question. Does Terranas Town still have these trees in the middle around the tavern? The LV.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
The position
do.
is a bit changed because remember them the same way they are here.
Are those
And-
pillars still there?
Player's
Yeah,
forces
there's
are
some
under attack.
pillars there
Yeah,
too.
I think they are.
I don't know. It's kind of throwing me off because I'm so used to the new one.
Yeah. You know, you're doing something rather funny at times. I mean, he's going in for creep camps. He literally sees that. Oh yeah, he did. This is the second thing that he's been doing a lot. He just dusts at the wrong spot, and he dusts a bit too early. He did about 3 times this game. I'm not sure if he actually saw the Blade Master before it wind walked, but he definitely saw that. Okay, there. Your chat's not going through there, and
Yeah, your chat's
Yep.
not good through here.
Really, BNet, I'm serious.
yep, you're an
Hold on,
observer.
I'll just reply him later.
You're an observer. You can't chat. Book of Shadows.
Yeah, just you could just tab out and just message him that way too.
Nah, it's alright.
Right, was coming in.
What is
and
the
it's,
supply
uh,
looking like?
Under attack.
61 against 60. It's pretty much even as Mino Micro puts down an expansion. But Mino Micro gonna need like a 70-foot army to deal with what Lucker has right now.
Yeah, like Lucker's army looks pretty. It's looking pretty scary, man. I mean, he's just got matched Dryad. He's got a Mountain Dryad that has like no upgrades yet. He's still on tier 2.
That's
Um,
too much beef on the side of Lucker, and Lucker only got like
Dude,
one Wind Rider
you know-
there.
yeah, and
you
like
know
look at
how-
Shadowhunter. Sorry?
You know how Mino Michael would be pissed if Laka notices that he doesn't have tier 3 MGs. The Kodo base can just eat the damn thing.
Oh yeah, huh?
A player's forces are under
Oh,
attack.
that
Yeah,
would
there
get you
is
livid.
considered that.
That would get you livid.
I mean, then that
actually.
Mountain Dryad is just gonna be a huge waste.
Yeah,
It's
that
gonna like really focus fire that Kodo down if that's the case, because I mean that's 350 gold. That's 7
7 food, dude.
supply.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow. We may see one right now. We don't need tier 3, and Lucker probably knows about that. Level
yeah,
level
almost level 5.
Wow.
Level 5.
Level 5 on that Shadowhunter. What the hell, man? Also got a
Yeah,
rogue
this is
Omega.
rough, man.
Yeah, this is rough.
Kodo heading in.
Oh no! Oh no, the
He's,
Kodo!
he's gonna target it.
He didn't notice
I think he's not gonna go for it.
Nah,
Oh,
he's
is he
gonna-
gonna go for it?
Nah, he's gonna eat
No,
up
he's
some
just gonna eat
dryads.
a Dryad.
We're not
But
gonna see it.
MG just melted right then and there.
Yeah, definitely a micro mistake by micro. Not pulling out back his strides right there. He had plenty of time to react to that, but this is just looking like a murder. I mean, these strides
no.
are slaughtering. He has level 3 snakes. Everything's dying for him. He's just got weaker heroes. Yeah.
Positioning is everything, and if he was towards the right and near those moonwells would have definitely been a better situation. Yeah, he should have actually TP'd before. There we go, GG. Game number 1 goes to Lucker.
GG.
Wow.
So what did they do their like vetoes and stuff?
Yeah, they did.
Do you know the map picks and? Because
Uh,
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I probably won't even recognize some of the maps by name.
The next map is Trice Fall Glades. I
oh
think.
yeah, that's
yeah.
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah. We'll see what it. I'll probably recognize it by seeing it.
Yeah, but I think for the Brewers game, the last fight, Middle Micro didn't micro hit properly. Yeah, he just ran in with his Dryads. He needs to he should have kited the fight. Never take a straight up fight without tier 3 mountain giants.
Yes, 100%. I mean, honestly, in any situation where you have Dryads in any matchup, you should always be kiting your Dryads back. I mean, they're really fragile units. So you got to consider that they're going to die super quick, so you have to back them up. Especially with a beefy army like that.
Micro says quite confused with really with the maps. I mean, yeah, this is kind of a thing that you definitely need some preparation with. And when you have if you like end up with a prize pool on the next season, I'm pretty sure people would actually start practicing on the old maps before they actually compete for the tournament itself. And okay, he's
He should probably have done a little bit more research.
Definitely should have done a bit more research. Does matter, really.
Yeah, they do.
You wouldn't want to be an undead fighting against a human on Terranostan.
Yeah, OG Terranostan.
One of the most
Human map.
yeah, one of the most painful match I ever had was fighting against a human on Terranostan, like the new Terranostan. And it's a macro battle, it's not even a micro battle that went on for like 1.5 hours. It wasn't worth it.
Are you coming in? The game's up. It's called Forgotten 2.
Right. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, I found it. I have to download the map. Thank God, it takes like 2 seconds, so. Oh, I think I recognize this map.
This was a popular ladder map. But yeah, it was mainly played on ladder. Nobody really used this in tournaments, but it's got a nice unique feature. It's lateral. That's the right word. Only has 2 paths to your opponent. You can either go from the left or top. Or on the bottom, of course.
Yes, I do remember this.
Yeah.
And it's got some like weird creeps if I recall.
Yeah, a lot of weird creeps. And the middle's actually like covered with trees, so you gotta cut the trees if you wanna go through that.
Let's see what hero does Lucker go. Got a feeling it's probably gonna be the Blade Master again.
Right, Lucker, bottom right, blue Orc, Mino Micro, top left, red Night Elf. This is of course Chirisful Glades, one of my favorite maps and one of the reasons why would I host this tournament again and again. This map has, as I mentioned, the unique feature which you won't really find in any other maps. This is a very closed end map, if that describes this rightly. You can only go to your opponent using 2 paths, and those 2 paths are very lateral. Like, if there's a very less chance that your opponent and you will not meet up and just, you know, pass by each other without seeing each other.
Yeah, dude, base laning would be super awkward on this map. Like, imagine you're trying to go in base lane on the left side of the map and you see your opponent, you're like, oh crap, and you just turn back around.
And the only
Demon Hunter by
expansion-
Micro.
Okay, classic map, classic selection, and I think he had a hunch that Lucker is gonna go for Blade again. That's why he's going in for Demon Hunter. We're gonna have a lot of mana burn going down.
Demon Hunter is usually essential against a Shadow Hunter to negate as much heal as possible. Usually, if we see Keeper first, it's usually a Demon second to burn the mana, or if Mino Micro is in a great position, Naga second would be ideal to pressure. And with a Demon Hunter first, I should expect to see a Naga second, because you have to play a little bit aggressive if you are a Demon Hunter.
His build definitely looks like he wants to go for Talons later on, but he may switch to the same thing that he went for earlier. And here comes the Peon.
Yeah, he's definitely going for Talons, most likely. I mean, I could see him trying to go for Drides again.
A player's forces are under attack.
But after the last game, do you really want to go for Drides again? Oh yeah, man, there's some skeleton creeps on this map. This is weird.
But yeah, skeleton creeps, so if you're an undead, you can't death coil these. You remember that, newbie?
Oh my god.
That would suck.
That does.
Yeah, Happy would hate this map.
Also, there's another thing I just noticed about this map. There's a lot of levels here, like the plateaus. About 3 levels. Usually you only see 2 levels in a lot of maps. This one has 3 levels. The Murloc camp right next to the base, that's actually like 2 levels below the main base. And this expansion camp, that's actually a level above the main base from what I see.
The town is under siege.
So we are seeing a very aggressive Demon Hunter right off the bat.
Oh, nicely done. Lucker blocking it off with that peon there. and he's having a dilemma with the Blade Master. Should he go back? Should he go for the assault? He for a moment thought he should come back, but then he chose to just go in for the assault. What's he doing?
I think he's trying to scout for.
Yeah,
I think he wants to steal the item or the tome at least.
I definitely wanted the item, but is that the right creep? No,
I think that's. Oh, nope.
No, it's probably the Nightcrawler.
probably. Had to wake it up because it is shadow meld during the nighttime. Oh my, Lucker's blade is.
Lucker.
Oh no.
Lucker.
That's a bad
Be
idea.
careful. Oh, wait, there's Archer. Wait.
It's an
Oh,
archer?
no, I thought there was still Archers in the main base. No, he's actually creeping with Archers right
Oh.
below the main base. If he tries to go, yeah. Then no, it's too late. It's too late because now he's just salved up. He's just going walk. But there were shadow melted Archers there earlier. I thought they were
You
still
know what?
there.
We're gonna return the favor by not have that wisp move, and I think he's gonna do that. Oh, he moved the wisp. Ah,
He moved the wisp.
Okay, he could have
I
actually.
mean,
You right.
he could have.
You right click on the moonwell with the wisp. He could have just clicked on the moonwell and right click on the wisp, since I believe it was still within the area of effect.
Yeah, that should have been. Could have worked out, and his Stafford position was also towards the top. Could have been a bit towards the bottom, and could have actually gotten the kill on there of the Blade Master. There could have killed the Blade Master of Lucker there.
Yeah, Demon Hunter kind
Lucker
of
just
slacking.
being, and Lucker just being annoying as hell right now. I think he's gonna back off.
Yeah, he only has 2 Salves. Only has 1 Windwalk. Could be annoying if you wanted to, but I probably wouldn't do that with the Demon Hunter. This Demon Hunter is really like behind. Like you kind of want to stay on the pace with this Blade Master, especially for the mid to late game. And considering the fact that he's probably just gonna creep the heck out of his Shadow Hunter when that Shadow Hunter comes out, which he still goes for.
Also, a lot of
Yeah,
orange
because
camps.
So for Middle Micro, he has to be aware of his timing. We are seeing a keeper second that proposition, but okay. Yeah, but the idea is once the Shadow Hunter comes out, you will want to play more aggressive if you're Night Elf, or even if you're human, not to let the Shadow Hunter level up that easily.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I have to move out of the base and play a lot aggressively. And I don't think this is a good choice of cramps there. The Kobolds can bash you. Yeah, that's not a good choice.
Oh, Demon Hunter,
Oh,
you know how
no.
much that shit hurts, right?
Yeah, that
I mean,
thing
you could
hurts.
definitely creep it. He just needs to switch the map. He just
Yeah.
needs to switch the aggro.
Nope,
Yeah, not
that's what Archer did.
oof.
And he's backing off. Oh.
The main thing is bash, really. Bash just gives you like 2-second stun there, and that can actually result in a dead hero at times.
Remember the
Yeah.
camp on Amazonia? The
Yeah,
ones
right.
in the middle where
The
all 3 of them bashes. And
Yeah.
My gosh, that is so aggravating. I hate
A
that.
player's forces are under attack.
Like, I remember one time I had a Fiend in a ladder game that just got bashed for like 15 seconds straight.
Yeah, that
And I was,
happens.
because I got like creep jacked, and I was like, alright, are you gonna stop bashing my Fiend? And then the teammate ended up getting the damn Fiend, so I just have terrible luck with bash. I have like a personal thing with it.
Yeah, I mean, bash should not be a thing given to creeps, to be honest. It should just not be a thing.
Yeah. So annoying.
And imagine getting
I hate
creep jacked
bash.
at a time like that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it was terrible. You know, honestly, I don't like both the hero picks by these guys as second heroes. I don't like Shadowhunter as a second pick with Demon Hunter, and I don't like Caber as a second hero. That's kind of weird.
Oh, what's
Oh,
this?
there's
Lucker
right
with
at his face.
Demolisher?
Yeah, there's a demo right in his face. Probably could have got that. I mean, the demo's stuck there, but Lucker's gonna be creeping behind him anyway, so it's not like it's gonna matter.
Damn, Lucker saving that burrow with everything he got there. Literally everything.
Where are the hunts?
It was a good question.
Is usually with this strategy, you want to go Hans and Archers, like mass Hans and Archer. And preferably an Alchemist second, so you can focus fire stuff down. And oh no, Demon Hunter. Yep, TP out. Will he get the Grant? I don't think so.
Nope.
Yep, Grant is safe.
Looking at the middle, by the way, Mino Micro can actually break the middle using Forces of Nature. And Lucker, since he got himself a nice Demolisher, he can do that as well whenever he wants to. This is something that you had on Battle.net a lot. When you and your opponent both have expanded, you usually make towers near the trees there. And then you try to like...
Oh, I was kind of confused what you were talking about with the middle.
Yeah,
With like, now I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
With the whole trees right there. That makes sense.
that creates the third pad basically. In the LV version of Trestle Glades, the middle is basically the trees are removed, so you can like pad between that area. So you have 3 pads for your opponent in the LV version.
I'm actually playing a late game human, and you're both expanded, and he could just mort that and just be super annoying with his towers with his SimCity.
Yeah, that happened a lot on this map.
Pretty much.
That happened a lot.
Yep. You know, macro is slipping, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of living up to his name where he says Mino Micro.
Talking about his macro though.
Oh,
He
Yeah, it
has
doesn't
a
have that
lot
much
of
wood.
spend gold.
Yeah, it doesn't have that much wood. This macro definitely is slipping. I'm wondering, could be perhaps because he's getting the tier 3 now. He's getting the tier 3 upgrades.
That's true. Those stuff needs a crap ton of lumber.
Are under attack.
Yeah, I think that bear upgrade is 150 wood, but I could be wrong. Could be like 100. So it's pretty expensive.
also Lucker's got burning oil on those
Demolisher with-
demolishers. Yeah.
Yeah. Something you don't see every day.
Hey, I'm all up for it, man. Give me them demos with some burning oil, man. I mean, I don't know how effective it'll be, but I want to see it.
It looks good.
I mean, it'll be very effective against the archers, that's for sure.
And the Dryads. I mean, good against both, but they're so squishy.
Lucker.
Lucker.
Ooh, what was that, man? I mean, he definitely takes these risks a bit more than he should, to be honest. I mean, facing off against a player at
Sasquatch, bro.
his level. I mean, yeah, it's the big bad Sasquatch Oracle there. I think no, this one doesn't
yeah.
revive. This one does not revive. That's the Elder Sasquatch that revives.
Oh, he did it. He got burning oil. Let's go.
Yeah, he did. He got it a long time ago.
I didn't see it earlier. Like, I didn't see it procced. He has great items, by the way. He has 2 Glows of Haste, a Claws +9, and he has a greater mana. Besides that Idol of the Wild, I don't exactly know how good that is.
That is shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, I recall it being trash.
I mean, the other one was
It
better.
isn't that bad either.
The one that they replaced it, you know, that one was better than this technically, because that, I believe the other ones for summoned a Furbok champion. This one summons a Furbok tracker. The Furbok tracker's got Fairy Fire though, so got that at least.
But what is it going to do?
Fair fire.
Fairy Fire, man. Minus armor.
Mio Micro has this spell with the Dryad, so it shouldn't really matter.
Right, and he can actually dispel away the summoned unit as well. You know, Micro looking in for the assault with a
This-
58-foot army.
This upcoming push is a little bit scary for Lucker. Lucker is still sitting at 49 supply. You know, Micro is already at 58, so let's see how this fight turns out.
Lucker's-
Shop is going to get destroyed, and there's no backup shop for Lucker at the moment.
Look at that
Burning oil,
depot.
baby.
His army
Oh,
is
let's go burning oil,
scattered.
baby. Let's do it.
Blade Master coming in from back.
Alright,
Lucker on the
kinda has
bottom though. This looks bad. The upper side will actually benefit the Mino Micro there, but Mino Micro sending those units into the fight right after the Demolishers. Oh man, this looks dangerous, really. This burning oil's tearing apart those archers one by one.
Lucker has the better position.
Way better position.
But the Blade Master has to be careful.
That's a greater mana though. He can pop in, heal wave him any second now. Is he gonna do it?
Tangle Root.
Oh, he's playing life on
Mana
the edge.
burn. Wow, survived by an inch there. But the keeper.
Yeah, these bears are starting
They
to
want
try to
they want the kill.
Oh, Shadowhunter doesn't have heal wave. He went for Hex.
What?
And the tracker's alive, by the way.
It's all up to this tracker now.
He's got a
Oh,
TP
can he
away.
get the Shadow Hunter? It's so close, but he also has two weak throws. Is
Now what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
there
but the keeper
body
fought.
block? He needs to reach you like right now. Or
Come
body
on.
block.
No.
No, why'd you turn around? No, the demo!
Burning
Oh
oils.
my god, the demo got the last shot. Burning oils, OP, dude.
Burning
Who
oils
needs to
heal the
Blade
deal
Master
there.
and Shadow Hunters when you have Burning Oil Demolishers?
That
To
was
be
winner.
honest- Yeah, to be honest, that was kind of a fun game. I liked it. I had like a good mix of stuff.
And is that the end?
I
think
don't know.
that's
Is
the
it? Is
end.
it a best of 5?
Nope, that is technically the end. Lucker takes this game, and Lucker also takes the game versus Mofad. So here's your winner, and the new champion of Forgotten Battlefields, Lucker.
Sweet man.
0.
Oh, he went 4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of Lucker. I haven't seen a whole lot of him, but I didn't know he actually plays quite well.
He's known as the
It's solid
Mexican
arc player.
Hitman.
The
Yeah.
Mexican Hitman?
Yep, that's what
Yep,
he's known as.
that's his nickname.
That's probably the funniest comparison ever. The Mexican Hitman.
Yeah, that is his nickname there. That's what he's known as.
And
And,
then-
they even have like
and
a
then you could
emoji
say-
meme with that.
Yeah, and then you could say like Hitman's like the American Happy.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like a rotation.
And happy is just being happy.
Yeah, you can't really compare him with Asia because there's nobody in Asia that like solely dominates like Happy dominates EU or Hitman dominates NA.
Yeah. Happy is a hard worker, man. Dude streams like what, 6, 7, 8 hours just playing WarCraft every day.
Yeah, and he spends half his time playing 4v4 with 100 food flying machines in 4v4 on
Wow.
Mountain King.
Wow. That's something.
And he still wins it. That's his practice. He goes 100 food flying machines with an MK, and that's his practice for tournaments, pretty much. It's so hilarious.
Something now.
Yeah, he's super talented.
Oh, this is the end. Sadly, we only had so many matches for this season, but hopefully for the next season, we can get a bit more people. Try and set up a match arena or something. Season. We have like a small prize
Yeah.
pool that would definitely attract some of the more popular people out there.
Man, I actually might contribute to that prize pool because like seeing those old maps and seeing the way these metas are played, it's actually kind of interesting. It's like an interesting concept that I never would have thought of.
For the most part.
Yeah. And I guess we could follow a different format for next time, like ODKO, or I mean the weekend format really works out, to be honest. It's just easy to deal with. Friday and Saturday
Yeah.
will be your group stages, and on Sunday we can have the playoffs, and that is that. This format could work out, and we could do it like once a month or something, just to keep it fresh. Of course, you don't really
Yeah.
want to play on these maps all the time. You would only be playing it for some nostalgia.
Yeah, it's for fun for the most part.
Absolutely. Anyways, thank you God Warcraft 3 and thank you NewbieXD for joining me on the stream. I'll be ending it right here and I'll be putting up your Steam links on the YouTube description when I eventually upload that.
Yeah, right.
Alright, yeah. Peace out, guys. It was fun.
Bye.
See you guys in the next season.